Next, Niranjan. Transmit the signals from one place to another place. Right. Okay. Next. Manigaru. Okay. What is meant by transducer? Transducer. Type your answers in the chat box. What is meant by transducer? I don't know. Okay, good. Next. Okay, ma'am. Generally, transducer means convert the physical signal into the electrical signal. Okay, transducer means physical to electrical. I will bring one level transmitters. 1 second, no, 1 second. Okay, transducer means physical to physical. It converts physical signal into the electrical signal. What is meant by transmitter? It transmits the, it amplifies the signal, transfer the signal, and which is amplify the signal also. The transducer signal is very slow. Okay, by using a transmitter, we need to boost the signal. That is called transmitter. Every device, every sensor is having up to transducer only. We need to again keep the transmitter with the devices. Okay. This is a level transmitter now. Okay. This is level transmitter. Here we are going to use our transmitter. Okay. Transducer means it will come the physical signal. Whatever the level signal is there, na, this level signal will convert into the electrical signal. Physical signal convert into the electrical signal. Again, transmitter, what it do means that electrical signal into the signal level of, it will boost the signal, it will amplifies the signal. Okay, that is the difference between the transducer and transmitter. Here, every device is having the transmitters: level transmitter, pressure transmitter, flow transmitter. Okay, like that. Coming to the analog output devices is also control valves, dampers, VFDs, servo systems, etc. will comes under the analog output devices. Is it clear, ma? Any clarification needed? Otherwise, go to the can I go to the next topic? If it is okay, type yes. Is it clear, Niranjan? Ashok? Yes. Okay. Coming next topic. bus system. All are visible the screen. Is the screen is clear to all? Is clear to all? Yes. Okay. Okay. There are two types of bus system will be there, rack and then rail. What is meant by a bus system is the most important case here. Bus system is nothing but how the PLC CPU and then extension module is going to connect. How the PLC CPU and then extension module is going to connect. That type, what type of connections will be there? Na? That we are going to call it as a bus system. Some PLCs may be having the rack system. Some PLCs may be having the rail system. Rack system is nothing but already we have a rack. Just we are going to insert our extension modules only. Okay. This will comes under the rail system. This is main CPU. All extension like rail, like our rail is there, na? Main bogie, then extension. Like that. Here also same. We have CPU extension module. We're going to connect with the pins, male and female pins over here. We need to connect like this. This type of system we'll call it as a rail system. Okay. Some PLCs may be having the cable also inside of in the place of these ports and all. Okay. Say for example, is also one type of extension module. Okay. Here we have a cable. This cable we are going to call it as a bus cable. Okay. It is there in the Allen Bradley PLC. Okay. This is called rail type of system. What about the rack? This is the rack system. Is it visible? Okay. This is CPU, main CPU. These are all the extension modules. This is main CPU. These are all the extension. Okay. This total device is called rack. Each and every one is called slot. Slot 1, slot 2, slot 3, like that. Okay. This is the main CPU. Okay. This is main CPU. Run mode, stop mode, everything will be there in this rack system. Okay. This is main CPU. Just like futures, we need to take the analog modules or digital modules here. We need to put here. Again, the same also same. Here also same. One more extension. Here also same. One more extension. Like that, it will go on, so on. This system we call it as a rack system. Okay. This is rail system. This is rail. This is rack. Okay. In each and every rack is having again the slots. Slot 1, slot 1, slot 2, slot 3, like that. Okay. Is it clear, ma'am? Rack and rail. Need any more explanation? Type. If it is clear, yes. Yes. Rack and rail. Both are there. Okay. Next topic. Communication. Okay. In 1969, okay, Modcon PLC company is there. Already they have launched the PLCs. They need to communicate with the PLC to PC. Okay, they introduced one module is there that is called Modbus protocol, and that Modbus protocol is of two types will be there. One is serial, one is Ethernet. Serial and then Ethernet. In serial and Ethernet also, we're going to take only three cables like RS-232, RS-485, and then Ethernet. Okay, RS means here. Here RS means recommended standard. Okay, 232, 485. Depends upon the situation. We're going to use our RS-232, RS-485. Okay, regularly we're going to use RS-232 cables. it is having like this. Wait a second. Okay, this is we need to connect with the PC. Okay, and this is to the PLC. This is RS232 type. Okay, and this type of pin we are going to call D pin type. It is round pin type, D pin and round pin type. Okay, even in cabling also we have serial cable is there, and then cross cable is also there. That means say for example PLC and PLC and PC. Okay, it is having the component of 1 2 3. It is having 1 2 3. Here if it is connected with the 1 to 1, 2 2 3 3 means it is serial cabling. If not 1 2 3, 2 to 1, this all comes under the jumbling system. That means cross cabling. That means cross cabling system. Okay, is it clear? Next, coming to next part, how they are going to divide RS232, 485 and Ethernet. Okay, RS232 is having one transmitting, one receiving point, one-to-one transaction, like which is transmitting the signal that we call master one, which is receiving the signal that we call slave one. Okay, which is sending master, which is receiving slave. Okay, is one-to-one transaction. Like RS232 is having one transmitting, one receiving point. The transmitting rate 19.2 kb per second. That means per 1 second it will transmit the data of 19.2 kb. And in some PLCs they mentioned baud rate. The transmitting rate they are mentioned baud rate. Okay, and we can extend the data. We have a cable length up to 15 meters in the market. Okay, coming to next part, RS485. It is having one transmitting, 32 receiving points. In 32 we have one PLC, otherwise one HMI, one SCADA, one VFD, other devices. So many we can connect to up to 32 only. Okay, and we have a transmitting rate of 100 kb per second, and the distance will be 200 meters in the market. Okay, coming to next case, Ethernet. Ethernet is having 2.9 MB per second. Is having in Ethernet only. It is available in the market regularly. Whatever our internet connection is there now, with this one. These are all Ethernet port. Most of the cases PLC is having round pin. It have, if you see here, it is round pin. In some PLCs maybe having the printer cable, USB cable, and then Ethernet, RS485, RS232, depends upon the manufacturing. It will be different. Okay, and next, coming to Ethernet also, the distance will be 2600 meters. Okay, and when coming to Ethernet part, the address should be different. Why? Because Ethernet is having 4 domains. Ethernet is having 4 domains. Okay, say like 192.162.168.0 here. Okay, this is for the PLC. Say for example 192.168.168.0. Okay, this is for the PC address. Same thing for the PLC also, 192, 198 plus 168, 168. Last domain should be changed, like 1, 2, 3 like that. If you are giving like that only, then only it will work. Otherwise, it will not work. Okay. Then comes under the communication system. Okay. Till any doubt is there in communication? Have you seen anywhere this type of cables? Ethernet or RS232, RS485 like that? Give me a response in the chat box. Is it clear, ma? Can I go to next one? All are noted. If it is noted N, type N. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Coming to next thing. Language. What type of language we are going to use in our PLC system? Why we are going to prefer only ladder logic diagram? Why we are going to study only ladder logic? These are all things we need to explain over here. Okay. Each and every PLC is having 2 to three languages. It will support to do three languages, but universally all PLCs will support ladder logic diagram. Okay, and we can convert any language into ladder logic diagram. We can convert any language from ladder to any also. This flexibility is there in the ladder logic diagram. That's why all are preferred ladder logic diagram, and it have special instructions, special classes how we have to do and all the things. The theory will be there for the ladder logic, but no theory for the other four languages. That's why all are preferred ladder logic diagram. Okay, and we have five languages will be there: ladder logic diagram, structural text language, FBD, functional block diagram, sequential flow chart. Okay, instructions list like that. Okay, just I'm going to share our next one. IL means instructions list. It is having like this one. We need to write everything over like C language. We need to write everything. Even the structural text language is also same. Coming to SFC, we need to in a chart box level, sequential flow chart. That means step one. It should run. If not this one. If means one more will become like our algorithm. Okay. Function block diagram. We have only block diagrams will be there. Inputs and outputs. We need to take the inputs and bubbles. When bubble is there means NC. When bubble is not there means NO. Then related output will come like that. Okay. These are the five languages what we are going to have in our PLCs. Okay. These are the five languages. All are noted. Been noted. Please type them in the chat box. Yes. Is it clear, ma? No? Okay. Note it. It is completed. Just type C. If it is completed, type C here in the chat box. Okay. Right. Okay. Next, the heading as data types. Before going to this, what is meant by a byte? What is meant by byte? What is meant by a byte and bit? Have you learned? Have you hear anywhere about the byte? Please type in the chat box if you are here. What is meant by a byte? Okay, 1 second. I will disconnect and connect once again. Let's be on the line.